Well, Wells Fargo, a name synonymous with investment banking? Maybe not quite yet, but it appears the nation's third largest bank by market cap is climbing up in the rankings. Our Margaret Popper joins us with more. So, Margaret, I've always thought of Wells as being a retail banking giant. Where's this coming from?
Well, Patricia, in a word, Wachovia. When Wells snatched Wachovia from under the nose of Citigroup, it got all those bad consumer loans in California, but it also got a pretty sizable investment banking operation. Chairman Dick Kovacevic said the investment banking culture was, quote, incompatible with Wells's consumer-oriented culture. And in March of last year, executives said it would be hard to integrate the business. But in the second quarter, investment banking revenue jumped 29% and helped Wells' earnings, just as Merrill Lynch helped Bank of America's. Wells has grabbed market share as firms like Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns disappeared from the scene. Wells Investment Bank climbed to 13th in U.S. bond underwriting and 10th in U.S. stock underwriting in the second quarter. Wachovia's brand was changed to Wells Fargo Securities earlier this month. It's got 2,800 people in it and is part of the wholesale banking group, which made $5.2 billion in the second quarter. That's 23% of the bank's total revenue for the period. And Wells is applying its famous brand of cross-selling to the investment banking business. Executive Vice President Tim Sloan says the bank won underwriting business from Oracle because it already sells the company treasury management services and investment banking and investment products. Patricia.
Margaret, is Wells trying to grow this business?
It is, and one of the interesting things here is that with this Wachovia acquisition came little bits and pieces like A.G. Edwards. It's now got a research arm, which it had shut down in 2005 because Tim Sloan, the executive vice president, said they couldn't rationalize having a research department with such a small investment banking business. But now with the Wachovia business, they've got 65 new analysts, and they've also got a piece of the Prudential brokerage network that is going to come back to them when Prudential honors this deal that allows it to put back its brokerage to Wells Fargo. Back to you, Mark.
Margaret Popper joining us.